intentionally destroy innocent human life, and that it is our duty to call this by what it is, evil, and be willing to stand against that. And we need not only stand against that, but we need to also stand for what is true, what is good, what is just, what is honorable, and what is noble. I know there are people here who are on the other side of this issue, people who will get audio or visual or transcripts, and they'll have a very different perspective on the value of all human life than I do. And I would just ask them, do these videos convey honor? Do they convey truth? Do they convey beauty? Do they convey justice? And if they do not, why is it that we are angry in response to that lack? Is it because we do not like the tone with which somebody flippantly describes an abortion or a Lamborghini? Is it that we do not like who they are, who they support politically? Or is it that at the root of it, after 40 years, more than 40 years of institutionalized, nationalized abortion, we ourselves have become numb to the realities of what abortion is and what it does? And I would argue that in many ways we have become numb. And what we are seeing as we are responding to these videos with horror, we are not responding to horror that somebody is taking some discarded things and making a profit as though we were talking about scraps of fabric to make a quilt. We are talking about first intentionally destroying human life and then donating it, selling it, it doesn't matter, and then using it for a purpose that we have determined is higher. But I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, history shows us that there is no cause higher than truth. And the truth is, every human life has dignity. You know, like Secretary Husted said, sometimes I just sit back and I reflect. This makes me sad. I'm very privileged to do this work full time, and I know there are a number of my colleagues. You know, I see Pregnancy Resources, Tim Welsh at PDHC and his staff, the Center for Moral Clarity, Stowe Mission. I'm sure there are others out here that I'm missing. We're very privileged to do this work every single day. But it comes with a sadness. And that sadness is recognizing that what we are fighting is the idea that it is okay to intentionally destroy innocent human life. And I don't know about you, but that makes me angry. And I'll tell you, these videos make it very easy to be angry. But what I would challenge you to do is to not just be angry. Don't just think of this for a time and then go back to doing whatever it is we do, that we allow ourselves to think of abortion in neutral and sterilized terms. Britt Hume described it perfectly. He said the antiseptic veil, right? Choice, women's health. I gotta tell you, I'm very pro-choice. I like vanilla ice cream, and if you like chocolate, that's okay. But I don't think that it's a choice to kill a human being. And so what we need to do is to get beyond this rhetoric, to get beyond this anesthetized language, to get outside of our numbness. And then we need to have the courage to do what it takes to make the actual change. Because standing here in this rally, it can inspire us, it can reveal the truth, it can confirm in us that what we are doing it is right, it can rally us, But it's what we do when we leave here that will determine if we see an end to these atrocities. Throughout human history, throughout American history, we see again and again what happens when we put the end subservient to the means. We're Americans. We believe in the means and the ends. They have to be just. And so I'm angry. I'm also prayerful. You know, a couple of years ago, I had the opportunity to take a little step back from the political world, and I love it. Some of the men and women up here, I consider them friends, and it was a privilege to work with them every single day. But I realized we do not just need good laws, we need good people. And we need people who are willing to go out and stand for what is right in order to help them to do their jobs. And that takes courage. And that's what I would ask all of you here today, is to have courage. You know, a number of my volunteers are here. Jamie mentioned that there's going to be another rally in a few weeks' time. You know, and my sidewalk counselors here, you know, we are going out almost every single day, prayerfully, peacefully, lovingly, to stand witness at Central Ohio's 2 abortion clinics. And I would invite you to come with us. Maybe you're not sure what we do. Come with us. We're not hiding anything. But have courage.